Give me less than 15 minutes and you'll know exactly where to live in Gilbert, Arizona. Gilbert's got dozens of neighborhoods with so many options, most people end up picking the wrong one. Then they regret it for years to come. After years of helping families buy and sell homes here, I've noticed a very clear pattern. Every area in Gilbert really falls into just 4 categories. Miss your category and you'll overpay, get stuck with lifestyle that doesn't fit, or find yourself moving again sooner than you planned. But if you nail it, that's when you get the Arizona version of the suburban dream everyone moves here for. Give me less than 15 minutes and I will show you exactly how to match your lifestyle to the right part of Gilbert. One of the biggest fears that people have when moving to Gilbert is losing convenience to Phoenix or Scottsdale. They're worried about long drives, limited food options, and really nothing close by to do. But the good news is that doesn't have to be your experience if you pick the right part of Gilbert. After helping dozens of East Valley homeowners relocate, I've seen this play out over and over again. The difference between I love it here and we're too far from everything usually comes down just to 3 different neighborhoods, starting with Agritopia and Cooley Station. These 2 areas have cracked the code on balance. Walkable spots like the Epicenter, Joe's Farm Grill, and the coffee shop, but still minutes from the 202 or a quick drive up Higley to the US 60. You can grab brunch, hit the gym, and be on the freeway in 5 minutes. It's lifestyle efficiency at its best. Next up, you have Spectrum at Val Vista and Santan Village. This pocket puts you 5 minutes from Gilbert's main retail corridor. Target, Topgolf, Trader Joe's, and dining all along Williams Field are right there. And you still have fast freeway access north, south, and west. And finally, the Islands and Val Vista Lakes. These 2 are legacy Gilbert neighborhoods with beautiful lakes, established trees, and a central location that keeps your commute and errands short. Val Vista Lake sits right off the US 60 for a quick drive to the 101 or even the I-10, depending on where you're going. The island sits on the southwest edge of Gilbert near the Mesa and Chandler border, close to 3 different major highways. Under 10 minutes to downtown Chandler, 15 minutes to Chandler Mall. Plus, both have community amenities you won't find in most new master plans, especially the lakes. Val Vista Lakes even has a man-made sandy beach for its residents. All 3 areas make daily life easy. Commutes, errands, kids, activities, all within 10 to 15 minutes. They're for people who want suburban space without feeling disconnected from the rest of the East Valley. By the way, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Arizona in the next 1 to 12 months, I'd love to help. You can go to livingphoenixmetro.com/YouTube or click the link in the description to get started. Now back to the video. After years of helping families move here, I've noticed a very clear pattern. The neighborhoods people rave about years later are the ones that mix strong schools, walkable parks, and that we actually know our neighbors' energy. Starting with Morrison Ranch. If you've ever driven through and thought, this doesn't even look like Arizona, you're not alone. The white picket fences, the lake, mature trees, and greenbelts give it that classic Americana vibe, something that most desert communities just do not have. The layout encourages walking, kids playing outside, and neighborhood events that make it feel like a small town inside of a big city. Next up, you have Seville. This one's gonna be a little bit different and it's built around lifestyle. It's Gilbert's only true country club community with complete golf, dining, fitness, pools, and tons of social programs for both adults and kids. If you want a built-in network of families and events, Seville is about as close to a resort living lifestyle that Gilbert even has. The only downside to Seville is the commute. It'll be longer than other neighborhoods on this list. You're trading the golf and upscale community feel for being further south than most commuters prefer. It's nearly the furthest point south that Gilbert goes, and it'll take you about 15 minutes just to reach the South Loop 202. Then there's Power Ranch. Think of it as the original master plan community that sets the tone for everything that came after. 2 lakes, multiple community pools, miles of walking paths, and a strong HOA that keeps everything looking great. It's known for neighborhood events, community barbecues, and seasonal festivals that pull people together. You really get to know your neighbors. This one too sits just a bit south of freeways, but not quite as far as Seville, so maybe it's a happy medium. All 3, Morrison Ranch, Seville, Power Ranch, rank consistently high in the family satisfaction ranking. They're where you'll find the best mix of schools, parks, and planned out neighborhoods designed for connection, not just the convenience of life. If you're raising kids or just want that sense of community where everyone knows and waves when you drive by, this is exactly where you're going to find it. If you're after luxury living, the kind of neighborhood where every detail feels intentional, Gilbert's got several different standouts. And while they each bring something different, they all share one thing in common. People choose them on purpose. These aren't the places that you stumble into. They're where people settle in, plant roots, and stay for the long run, watching their home values rise. Starting with Circle G, this is an old school Gilbert luxury neighborhood. Custom homes, estate-sized lots, horse privileges, and mature trees that make it feel like its own private world. Nothing here is cookie cutter. If you want that space, privacy, and timeless Arizona estate look, Circle G sets the standard. Then there's White Wing. This is where Gilbert's newer luxury lives. Gated communities, upscale, more modern looking builds, and elevated curb appeal that feels more Arcadia than it does Gilbert suburb. White Wing at Germain Estates and White Wing at Whisper Ranch are two of the most sought after pockets. Homes here start in the 7 figures and they very quickly climb, but the architecture and quality of life match it. And for those who love exclusivity but want something quieter, Weston Ranch is worth a look. Weston Ranch is a smaller, gated community that offers a tucked away feel while still keeping access to Gilbert's main corridors. It's not uncommon to see builds with RV garages, casitas, backyard setups that feel like mini resorts, all within that quiet gated area. Luxury buyers in Gilbert tend to fall into two groups: those that want land and privacy, and those that want modern luxury inside of a gated community. Circle G delivers the first. White Wing and Weston deliver the second. Either way, these are the neighborhoods that hold long-term value. Inventory moves slower, but when a great property hits the market, it goes fast and often quietly. If you're looking for the best of Gilbert living with space, security, design, and community, this is going to be where you find it. If you're looking for that Gilbert lifestyle, but you want to stay on a practical price, the next group is going to be for you. These are the neighborhoods where you can stretch your budget the furthest without giving up the convenience or that practical community feel that we love in Gilbert. They're perfect for first-time buyers, young families, or anyone who wants the same access to Gilbert amenities for less money, because in this economy, less money is typically better in the long run. Starting with Lionsgate, it's one of the most balanced communities in Gilbert. It's affordable compared to its neighbors in Agrotopia, with great location near Hagley and Array. You've got parks, pools, and schools all within walking distance. Plus, you're going to be minutes away from Santan Village and the 202. It's one of the few places in Gilbert where you can still find homes under the median price, and you're not going to feel like you're settling. It's similar in location to places like Agrotopia, but lets you save money with smaller lots and sometimes more compact feeling homes. Next up, you have Finley Farms. This is one of Gilbert's original family neighborhoods, and it's really aged beautifully. Big mature trees, large lots, and quick access to both the US 60 and the 202 make it one of the most convenient spots in town. Homes here tend to be a little bit older, but you get a lot more space for that money, and that relatively central location is pretty hard to beat. It's also under just 10 minutes to downtown Gilbert. Just be careful not to speed. As one viewer pointed out in one of my earlier videos, downtown Gilbert is notorious for pulling cars over, going even slightly over that speed limit. Once you get close to the historic district, set the cruise control and watch the speedometer. Next up, we have Cooley Station. Technically newer, but it's still one of the best value for location areas in all of Gilbert. You're near epicenter, shopping, restaurants, plus you get newer construction, good amenities, and minimal commute stress. It's ideal for anyone who wants low maintenance living with all the modern perks nearby. And just outside that mix, the Bridges and Bella Vista Farms, heading south, offer great entry points into newer Gilbert homes. They've got parks, newer schools, and that next wave of development energy that's perfect for long-term appreciation. At the end of the day, if you want the Gilbert zip code, the community events, and that clean master plan look, but without paying Seville prices, these are the neighborhoods to start with. They give you the lifestyle most people picture when they think of Gilbert, just with smarter spending. So there you have it. There are the 4 types of Gilbert neighborhoods, each built around a different lifestyle. The everyday easy life spots like Agrotopia, Cooley Station, and the Islands keep everything close and convenient. The family and community neighborhoods like Morrison Ranch, Seville, and Power Ranch give you that connected small town feel. The luxury and prestige pockets, Circle G, White Wing, and Weston Ranch, bring true Arizona estate living. And the smart value neighborhoods, Lionsgate, Finley Farms, and Cooley Station. These let you enjoy your lifestyle without stretching your budget. At the end of the day, picking the right part of Gilbert isn't about price, it's about fit. Your commute, your stages of life, your priorities, all of it shapes what best actually means for you. If you're planning to move to Gilbert or anywhere in the East Valley and want a local guide who can help figure out where you'll actually love living, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. We've done over 600 transactions in the last 5 years. You can click the link in the description or in the pinned comment below to grab my Gilbert relocation guide, or book a strategy call using www.livingphoenixmetro.com/YouTube. And if you want to keep up with how these neighborhoods are growing and what's changing week by week, don't forget to subscribe. All right, y'all. See you in the next video. Peace.